2, 1. Hello everyone and welcome to Bevins Bricks. I'm Daryl, and in today's video I'm going to do something that everybody has been asking me a lot about, and that is they want a city update because they want to see everything that I have illuminated so far in one video. So without further ado, I am just going to jump straight in. I have to say I could not be happier with how it's coming along, but I do also already see a few things I got to change. For example, my runway. When I first did my runway, I was doing my own lighting system. And I still intend on using my own lighting system because I did for the taxiway lights here. But the thing is I've discovered a much nicer way to give me a much better intensity on the brightness of those lights, as I think that will make it look a lot better. So I'm going to be redoing the entire runway's lighting system. But man, look at this view. When you get down and just kind of look at the city from this angle, it just absolutely looks amazing. I am just blown away by how awesome this is starting to look. And the funny thing is, I am just getting started. And I absolutely cannot wait to do more. I have to say, I am totally addicted and hooked to doing LED lighting on my Lego creations, because to me, it just absolutely makes them totally come alive. I mean, it's just amazing. One complaint I will say, and it's because I didn't really build that for my city, I did it more of a display piece. To me, the Avengers Tower actually has too many lights. I still like the building, and I will, at some point, take that to a Lego display show, because I think people would love to see that in person. But, again, I really think I over-illuminated it, and I over-illuminated it because I was letting people tell me all the different scenes they would like to see in it. And I went ahead and did it because I thought it would be neat too, but I would rather have the realistic look as opposed to what I came up with. So maybe sometime down in the future, I may end up ripping a lot of that stuff out of there and redoing it. But for now, it's going to be that way, at least for a couple of years. I have to say, this particular angle and view to me is one of my favorites. It really gives you a nice minifig eye view is what I like to look at it as. And I even did like a lot of people said, because there is one of my ramp lights are out, and I just went ahead and left it down. While I'm over here, though, I do want to point something out because I get people that ask me about it all the time. That is not an airfield control tower. That is a control tower. That is a ramp control tower, though. And that is why it is short. The ramp tower is only controlling this space of the airport. Over on the far end of the table, just behind that airplane, I started to make my actual control tower. And I will be finishing that at some point in the future. And where that control tower will actually be going is over here at the end of the zipper road, where I'll be putting in a parking lot and all that as well for the FAA control tower minifigs. To give you another example of what I was referring to as far as the intensity of the lighting, don't get me wrong, I still like how this looks. It doesn't look bad, but now that I've done all these blue LEDs, and which is the taxiway edge lights, I just feel this would look so much better with the same intensity lights as those. And not only that, it'll really help illuminate the airplanes and the airfield. Something else while I am over here, that the runway's only half complete. This is the halfway point for my runway. So what you actually see built here on the table is only half of my intended runway length. And I will be finishing it once I finally do the addition of this table over here, and it will be fully illuminated just like the rest of the airfield as well. This angle of the city, it doesn't look bad, but it still needs a lot of work, specifically with the parking garage, which I do intend on illuminating, and I also need to add street lights down in through here, and I want to put some traffic lights at that particular intersection. But I think one of the next biggest projects I'm going to do is either focus on either the parking garage or this small black skyscraper, as lighting those up is really going to add to the detail and to the beauty of this particular scene. Plus, I do have to do a lot of the sidewalk work still. For those that have not seen my Avengers Tower, here is a quick scan of that particular building. If you want to see this in all of its glory, right here. I'll be putting a link so you can go and check that particular video out, and I actually take my time and kind of show you everything that is done inside of that build. Anyway though guys, I wanted to make this video short and sweet. So as always, thank you for coming to Bevins Bricks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share below, and hopefully we'll see you next time on Bevins Bricks.